Vlog, what's going on? Today I'm in the studio. It's actually quite a pleasant day outside. I've sorted myself out, got my little friend here sitting on the... Here he is. Yeah, doesn't want to play. I'm going to be recording some samples into the computer today to use for my album, one of the tracks. I'm going to use some scissors, keys, things like that, and just create a little bit of my own kind of vibe, my own kind of samples into the track, and really try and make them feature as something that you can really stand out in the mix. So I'm trying to create some sort of environment. Without showing you too much, I'm going to show you the process of just simply recording some of them and what they sound like after some processing. So I hope you enjoy. Let's dive in. First things first, I've got an armed track here, so it's recording an audio track, and I'm just going to basically go up here, whack record, and then I'm going to come over to the microphone and basically go through a few samples. So first one, we've got a lighter, so scissors, can of deodorant, so hopefully some white noise or something might be cool here, and then some keys. So okay, sweet, so let's try that out. I've recorded 4 different things, a couple of different ways. Let's whack it in, put some processing on, and see what it sounds like. Boost this up, whoa, not too much. A little bit, just so we can see what we're working with a bit. And then chuck a compressor on. Trusty CLA 76, we'll just use it as a standard, just to add a bit of compression. I'm gonna come over to... Okay, so there's the lighter. Let me have a listen to that. Just bump in onto that little sample. So if we take that as a sort of clip, what we'll do is insert a new audio track and bring it down, put the compressor on it, and some EQ, so we can, ooh, wrong one, so we can see what's going on. So there's not too much going on in the high frequency, so we want to bring, in the low frequency, so we can bring this down a little bit, maybe just bring this bit up here. Let's listen to that. Even less of the low ones, I reckon. Like, that's pretty clean in the mix. So I can also probably whack a bit of a limiter on there just to catch any craziness. So it's just ducking a little bit, hits that top point and bounces off. And some reverb. Woo! Maybe you want a short, yeah, even shorter, I reckon. Nice, sort of high, dry, wet ratio, and then a really short, but I guess relatively strong reverb. So that makes it sound really wide. We can also slap a delay on there, like a really, maybe just before the reverb, and just go 1 to 1 and sort of bump these out a little bit each way. Oh, that's quite intense. Bring it right down. See, it's going as a little bit of a backing delay, little tiny slap on it makes it a little bit wider again. Cool, so that's a really awesome one. I can also pan it far right if I wanted to. That just gives it extra space in the mix, so I could try that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but that's the lighter. Let's try put that same sort of processing on the other ones, and I can show you what they sound like as well, dry and wet. Okay, so I've got my scissors sample here. This is with all of that sort of same sort of processing without any EQ though. I've taken the EQ off just to show you what it kind of sounds like. See that huge spike there? Could probably bring my ceiling back. That's better, and it's a little bit less kind of swipey if I bring this down. But it's still kind of cool sound, so I like it. So this deodorant sample pretty much just sounds like white noise. So I'm just gonna basically use that as white noise and just drag that in, and then people won't know that that's a deodorant can spray. My favorite one so far is this, the keys. Sounds really cool, nice little jingle. Again, same processing that I had before. I've just changed the EQ a little bit. A little bit of limiting and the slap and reverb. So simple, just to get a little bit of effect. You can put it like, say for example I wanted to boost this a bit and really kind of shove it back in the mix, make it, I can make obviously a bit quieter, but here's it nice and loud. Like that kind of thing, puts it in a big space behind the mix, so you could do that kind of thing, or just have it real short and tight like I did before, and really kind of in your face but quick. And we'll play around with that, and hopefully if these make it onto the album, you can see only the best ears will be able to pick it out, but I'm excited to try and put these kinds of things in there. I've played around with a few different sounds, a few different sound effects, and recorded some of my own samples, so I encourage you to do the same. I do it quite frequently, mostly with the voice box, just doing different like weird stuff like that, but I encourage you to do it because it makes your songs unique and it makes it your own artistic touch. So really try and include those in all of your music and stand out from the rest, and you'll probably be better off. So quick short production one for today. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing. I hope you're well. Peace, love, all the rest of it, and see you next time.